We've learned that he won't tell Canadians what's in the deal. He won't release the full text. But Stephen Harper is selling out our auto workers, sacrificing our farming families, making prescription drugs more expensive, risking our Canadian culture. Stephen Harper has to come clean and has to release the full text ahead of the election. While Justin Trudeau goes along with Stephen Harper's secret deal, selling out our auto workers and our farming families, I repeat it again, I will not be bound by Stephen Harper's secret deals.
What the consequences of not being a part of the Trans-Pacific Partnership might be for Canada?
Well, you know, that's one of the arguments that you're going to be hearing a lot from the other side, and I can tell you confidently that you're still going to be able to buy a Honda, and you're still going to be able to buy a nice bottle of Kim Crawford white wine from New Zealand. We trade already with all of these countries. But deal after deal, Stephen Harper has been hurting Canadian families. This deal particularly hurts Canadian families whose livelihood is gained in the auto sector. 20,000 jobs will be lost. We know that, and I've already talked to some of the representatives just in the province of Quebec, the dairy deals that the Conservatives have signed so far are costing hundreds of millions of dollars to dairy farmers in that province. I was at one of those farms on the weekend, and it was the 5th generation on the same farm. They're very worried that Mr. Harper's throwing them overboard. And it sounds like a small percentage, but that percentage is added to the other percentage that was already included in the European deal. That's added to the fact that the Conservatives have allowed wholesale milk proteins to come over the border because they've been improperly classified, and that's been nailing our dairy production industry. You know, just in Quebec, dairy represents 92,000 direct and indirect jobs. So this is a serious topic for all Canadians. It's a failed policy. Mr. Harper has failed. He has the worst job creation record of any prime minister since the Second World War. So in the face of facts, he keeps throwing out ideological arguments. They don't hold water. And the NDP is going to stand up against this trade deal because it's going to be hurting Canadian families.